So we're very excited to introduce the newest member of the ciLiving team today.
You're going to be seeing our brand new friend here every day of the week. It's good to have you, Ryan Burk.
Oh, well, it is wonderful to be here. I'm so glad to be here working with you guys and right here in Central Illinois.
Well, and we're glad to have your smile here because that's one of the most contagious things about Ryan is your smile.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about where you come from.
Well, I moved here. I'm originally from Illinois, so before you hear the next part, you can know, rest assured, I'm a Bear fan.
Okay.
But I've spent the last 7 years living up in the land of cheddar in Wisconsin. So I was in Milwaukee.
You weren't corrupted by the Packers?
I was not. No, people worried when I moved there. They were really worried that I was going to, but I didn't. I didn't. So came here from Wausau, Wisconsin, worked at a station there, and before that lived in Milwaukee, so made my way back to Illinois and excited about it.
Yeah,
Did you pick up the accent, the Wisconsin accent?
You know, people say a little bit, but I think I escaped too much Wisconsin accent.
I'm not hearing it. Maybe just when you say Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
There you
Wisconsin,
go. A little bit.
Does that work?
I mean, that's only fair. That's only fair. Well, we're going to be talking a lot about Central Illinois, and you said you grew up here. So tell us a little bit about where you grew up.
Sure. Well, I actually grew up in northern Illinois, outside Chicago, so kind of in the northern part of the state. But I'm really excited being here, kind of getting to explore the rest of the state. I always say Illinois doesn't end south of I-80. There's so much to explore in the rest of the state, so I'm exploring it myself.
We'll work together to communicate that message. I feel like sometimes it's lost. And coming from the Chicago area myself, I can relate to that. And
Absolutely.
by the way, you and I may be Bears fans, but there are quite a few Indianapolis Colts fans and St. Louis Rams fans.
Absolutely.
So we just be prepared.
Okay, well, let's go with the other big one, Cubs or Cardinals?
I am Cubs. I'm Cubs. I know we have a lot of Cardinals fans in our area, but I'm a Cub fan.
Okay, go Cubbies.
Okay, so you said you did some storytelling, some reporting previously in Wisconsin. Was there a memorable story?
Boy, you know, there were really a lot of them, a lot of different ones, but I think kind of one of the ones that made me realize that I loved doing straight-on storytelling, you know, kind of that kind of news is, you know, got to meet a man that lost his leg in a logging accident. He was a big industry up there, and he ended up not only recovering but going back to logging. So that was really amazing, so inspiring. That's one that always sticks in my head.
Huh.
Isn't it amazing people's stories of inspiration? And that's what I think one of the cool things about what you're going to bring to the table is the fact that you're going to go out and you're going to share these stories of things that don't always make the news, right? Because, you know, you've got other things you got to cover in the news. But this is part of the fabric of Central Illinois, and you're going to share that.
Absolutely. I certainly hope to. And it's so nice to just really be able to do that. And again, focus on all the good things and people that we have. I always say everybody has a story. So I want to tell
like
it.
a song.
People can send you story. Well, we're going to play a little game with you, but first, people can send you story ideas.
Yes, absolutely. I encourage it. I love getting ideas from everybody. I can't be everywhere at once, so if you have a great idea, please let me know. There's a number of ways that you can go ahead and connect with me. I think we are able to put that up on the screen right there. If you log on to Facebook, Ryan Burk, WCIA, ciLiving Storyteller. You can follow me on Twitter at StorytellerRyan. Or, of course, you can always send me an email, rburk@WCIA.com.
He's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
Now, before we get to that, speaking of Facebook, I put on our Facebook, you know, hey, Ryan's coming. Does anybody have a question for him? Kimberly wants to know what you like to do for fun.
Oh, that's a good question, Kimberly. You know, I am a total foodie. You're going to find that out. So I love, especially being new to the area, I love exploring all kinds of restaurants and different things like that. So if anybody has any suggestions, places I got to check out, Champaign, Decatur, Springfield, and everywhere in between, I'm there. I'm up for a drive.
Good to hear.
So we've only got about 30 seconds left, which is just the right amount of time here.
Because you're mixing up those
Yeah,
questions.
these are just first thing that comes to your mind.
Here it comes.
Don't
All
right.
overthink,
30
okay?
seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, and go.
Okay. Are you married?
I am not married, no.
Okay. Good to know. What is the farthest you've been from home?
I think St. Petersburg, Russia would probably be the furthest. I'd have to take out the map.
Save that story.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so do you have kids?
I do not.
Okay. You never know.
Never know.
What is your favorite cereal?
Oh, boy. You know, I'm boring, but I'm a Rice Krispies fan.
Ooh.
Put a little strawberry in it, you're good.
Marshmallows, and then we're good.
We'll have to try
Okay,
that.
favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Gotta be apple pie.
Ooh.
All right, one more
Okay,
question.
last
All right.
one. Who was the last person you talked to on the phone?
Last person I talked to was my mom at lunch, and she wished me luck today.
Oh, good. Well, you're killing it already. It's good to have you, Ryan.
Absolutely. Thank you. So great to be here.
And thank you to Mama Burke for sharing
Yeah,
Ryan
right?
with us.
Hey, we're going to be getting to know Ryan all hour, and coming up next, he's sharing a family favorite recipe. What's it called?
It is bacon stuffed mushrooms. Can't go wrong.
That's what I'm talking about. Stay with us here on ciLiving.
You're watching ciLiving with Heather Roberts and Matt Metcalf.